Pisces, welcome to your Sunday Shuffle. Like always, these are general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may or may not resonate. So take what resonates, leave what does not. What's going on, please, for Pisces in December? Show me Pisces. Show me Pisces in December. Show me Pisces in December, please. All right, what's going on? Two of Cups, Three of Cups, oh yes, the Chariot, oh my, Four of Wands. Slow down, Pisces, you act like you're trying to get into a relationship or something. That's beautiful. I mean, I'll clarify and I'll see stuff, I always see stuff, but whoo, look at you go. Well, look at the both of you go. There's two people in here and you two are very happy to go in a particular direction. So the Two of Cups, we got some sort of emotionality here between two people. This is between you and I. Three of Cups, connecting, reconnecting, or kind of general socialization. We'll see. The Chariot, moving forward with certain strength of conviction of one's heart. And then Four of Wands, relationship. What a nice little progress, you know? Connecting in love, in the name of love, for love, all about that love, moving in a particular direction. Boom, we're in a relationship. It's you and me. All right. What's... I mean, do we need to clarify it further? I don't know. What's going on? Let's put it this way. The Pisces I'm looking at, hint, hint, you might be a little love-focused. Call me crazy. You wouldn't be the first. Yeah. All right, let's see that Two of Cups, please. Show me that Two of Cups. Show me that Two of Cups. Show me that Two of Cups. So yeah, I'm going to see some nonsense. There's always nonsense, but that's reality, you know? Real tarot is real life. Let's see what's going on for you. Show me this Two of Cups, please, for Pisces. But there is a natural progress here, and that's lovely. I mean, people pay good money for readings like that. You know? And that's why the cards fall is the way they are. You know? I want to read what's there, not what isn't. So, hey, this is great. That's nice. Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. I want to see that Three of Cups real quick. And I can tell that you are coming from a place where you haven't felt too much lately. I understand. And that you would obviously like, what you've been feeling is a little too mechanical. A little too emotionally distant. You would like to get an emotional proximity to someone else. I see that. I want to see that Three of Cups go. Hold on. Show me that Three of Cups, please. Show me that Three of Cups. Show me that Three of Cups. Show me that Three of Cups, please. King of Swords, Three of Swords, the Two of Swords. Okay. You're saying it's been very hard to you to connect with other people because we have trust issues. I'm not saying you don't have rhyme. I don't say you have reason for it. Of course you do. That's a backstory, and I'm not trying to look at that today, and I don't have the time. But I do want you to know I see it. It's there. I acknowledge it. Spirit acknowledges it. You have trust issues here based on betrayal and God knows what. Okay? Nevertheless, despite all that, despite all the confusion, despite all the stress of it, your heart desires to connect because this whole sword thing that you got going on, it's not really who you are. Okay? It's a temporary way to facilitate the world. But it's really not who you are. Are you a rational being? I'm sure. And do you have lingering pain? Oh yeah, you're super aware of it. But you're also saying, I'm kind of tired of this. Feeling mechanical. I'm not a mechanical being. I'm a human being, yes. And I want to feel things again. And while it is hard for me to connect to others, nevertheless, I want to. It's just you're saying it's really not easy. Okay. So at this point, despite the baseline being beautiful and it has a certain flow, if you are not ready, it's not going to go in this flow. Okay? This is why we clarify. There's what's on the surface and it has the powerful prediction to be as such. But then we clarify and we start digging. We'll see if that's where we're actually operating from. And right now you're telling me you're operating from a place of still feeling emotionally detached due to prior pain. So I do see you trying to connect to people to re-engage your sense of emotionality. I would feel better if you showed me some healing prior to that. Okay? Because I don't want you to be one of these people that says, I just need new love or something to get me out of this. No. Everything begins with the self. You are as ready for new love and emotional engagement as you are ready for new love and emotional engagement. And that begins with the self, not other people, not external validation, not being jumped back into life. Okay? So it's one of those things, honey, I want you to be prepared, because I do see you trying to connect. Even if it feels like at first you're forcing yourself to, you still want to, because you don't like this. You don't like this mechanical feeling. So while I understand that, that requires you to be more emotionally involved with yourself, not less. Okay? I don't want to see that classic error of, you know what this woman do? I'm going to connect with people and I'm going to meet that person and they're going to inspire me to feel more and get me out of the old pain. Okay? You want to present as a clean slate to somebody, not a project for somebody to pick up. Because nobody in the world can fix you. You have to want to be ready. I'm saying that because there is something here that you are reacting to, but you keep remembering the pain. Old pain, betrayal, disappointment, and it's lingering with you. And there's days where you feel mechanical and shut down. And there's days where you're like, this is scary, but I'm still trying to connect with it. We all have work to do. We will always be our biggest projects, and they're never ending because we are who we are as individuals. Okay? But I would feel better about you trying to connect with other people emotionally if you showed me more active healing. Okay? I can see that you're restless. I can see that you want to connect, but you're also showing me you're pulling back several times because you're still not there. So you got to ask yourself if you're ready to put yourself out there like that. I don't want you to feel like you have to bully yourself to connect in order to feel better. No, no, no. No, no, no. Let's see that Chariot. Let's see that Chariot, please. Let's see that Chariot. Because there is something here that wants to connect with you. But you're like, I kind of want to, but I'm scared. I have trust issues, and I understand, but all the more reason for you to step back and ask yourself if you're ready. Let's see that Chariot. 5 of Cups, the World, the Moon. Honey, that's what I'm talking about. There you are. That's your power card right there. Dude, seriously, I'm looking at a Pisces. Your heart wants to be ready. Your spirit wants to be ready. But you're saying you still have not addressed the pains of the past. These are echoes. This is not fresh pain. This is old pain that's still attacking you, even while you're connecting to people. And there's someone here that, there's a cup here. I can't quite see it. It's not the focus. That's why I can't really see it. The focus is you. But you're reacting to, you keep coming back to this particular cup because you are curious about it. But you're like, it's going to bite me. That's what you're doing. It's going to bite me. I know it's going to bite me. I know it's going to bite me. And then you get borderline start to cry, right? You really, honey, are you sure? I already know the answer to that. But do you know? Are you sure you're ready to put yourself out there like that? Because according to this, you're not. You want to be. Nobody wants to be like this. Nobody wants to be triggered by new connectivity. Nobody wants to be triggered by old connectivity of the past while you're trying to engage in something new. And it's light. You see how light and lovely and this? It's non-demanding. Okay? It has no pretense behind it. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Chariot, 4 of Wands. That's a natural progression. I'm connecting with you and it's great and I want to keep doing it. In fact, let's advance it. Let's get into a relationship. Right? It's all there. The potential of it's there. But when we clarify, you show me you're not ready. Yeah, there's a lot of pain here that has not been cycled out because you shoved it under your moon, it's really under there. So even while the biggest part of your heart wants to move forward and mean it, you pull it back several degrees because it's not done. This pain is not done. I told you I haven't, and then there you are. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That whatever hurts you to such a degree that this is where you are. And that's if you resonate. If you don't resonate, bye. Go take care of the placements. I'm talking to a Pisces who's been through this and is still feeling it. And by the way, if you have not fully disconnected from this physically that still hurts you, you need to. Because you, again, trying to force yourself to connect to other people to pull you out of that connection is going to make things worse, not better. Mark my words. Look at me. If you have not ended this, if you're still kind of engaging in whatever it is that hurts you while you're trying to connect to new people, that's a non-starter. because then you're going to start spreading that to other people. Don't. It's just going to hurt you more. I understand that emotional distance. I understand that mechanical energy. I got to do what I got to do to get through the day. I understand that I want to connect with people, but I'm terrified of being hurt. I understand that being on guard, but being that on high alert like this does not allow for your authentic self to show through, does not allow for your real emotional intentions to come through, and you can't even access them. Not once did you show me healing. Okay? It's signals, constant signals. We're not done with this, Pisces. We're not done with this. We're not done with this. And a part of you knows it. We have not let go of the pain. So please be aware of this before you try to start engaging with other cups, because then you'll end up doing to someone else what was done to you. This is how hurt people, and I don't want you to do that. Don't become like the person who did this to you. So I know that new love feeling, it's exciting and it's engaging, right? And you just want to take off and run with it and see if it inspires you to change your whole life. That's just not how love works. Not real love. Not real healthy love, and not sustaining love. Sustaining love doesn't act like that. Sustaining love says, I've healed what I need to heal within me. I'm ready for this. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of being hurt. I understand that to connect with people at the emotional level, you have to take a risk. I have to take a risk. And that means possibly being rejected, or it's only going to go so far. I know that, and I'm willing to accept it. Here I come, world. Here comes Pisces. You're not there. You're showing me, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Borderline crying. Let's say that Four of Wands, please. And if that's what you're telling yourself when you're connecting to people, don't. You're not ready. I want you to be. You want you to be. Spirit wants you to be. So acknowledge that you're not. That way when the time is right, you can. All right. Let's see that Four of Wands, please. Let's see that Four of Wands, please. Show me that Four of Wands. Page of Wands, Five of Wands, Two of Cups. Like I said, I know you want it. I know you want the relationship and all the trimmings. You're not there. You're not. Every time, honey, every time there's a cup that has your interest, but it's not enough to pull you out of this. And you cannot look to new love to heal you. That's not how love works. It's not. You have to be a healed entity yourself. Everything begins with the self. You are not responsible for completing someone else, and they are not responsible for completing you. That's that half and half bullshit. It doesn't work. Okay? Four of Wands says, my energy straight up stands up for you, and it's strong to do so, and yours is supposed to do likewise. That means you have to be like this. You have to be a whole, complete person, and so does the other one. Otherwise, that relationship doesn't stand a chance in hell if somebody's always like this. Because then this person's spending all their time trying to get that person up, or the other way around, or you two are too busy trying to make your halves a whole, and all you do is end up squashing each other and suppressing each other. It's not how relationships work. I want you to be ready. And right now, you're just like, I want to be, this is literally the translation, honey. I want to be open to love, but I can't. I keep resisting it. I want the relationship, but I'm resisting it. You're not ready. So stop. All you're doing is hurting yourself. You didn't show me one healing, not even a Four of Swords. This pain of yours is too fresh or too undealt with. And all I see you doing is say, please don't hurt me, even while I'm trying to interact with you. Please. Because I know you want the better parts of relationship, but you're not ready. Okay? And I want you to be. You think I want this for anybody? I have half a mind to redo this one, because it's a little more intense than what we're used to seeing for the Sunday Shuffle. This is something I would want to take down to the big table downstairs so I could explore it further. I don't have that kind of time. And I'm at 15 minutes. By all rights, I could redo this one, and you wouldn't know the difference. Does that tell you anything about why I'm keeping it? This will apply to minimal Pisces. Very few. But it is critical for those who need to see it. So the vast majority of my Pisces collective, I apologize, but this is a little more important today. Crosswatchers, you are welcome, of course, but it is with these intense and more sensitive readings that I do not welcome negativity. Crosswatcher I'm looking at, you're part of the reason why Pisces is in this much pain. So I suggest you be very careful with your comments. And if you are that person who is currently connecting to Pisces in a small way, that cup that they're dancing around, they're trying to engage with, but then they back off because they're clearly afraid, then you already know what the score is and you shouldn't be entertaining it. You know that Pisces has work to do. So I'm glad that you have been a kind of source of light, possibly inspiration for this Pisces to learn more and to heal their stuff, but they're not ready. They're not ready. So yeah, let's be careful. I am extremely sensitive to comments. They are open by grace because people are supposed to share in a way that's helpful and uplifting, not damaging and finger pointing. I get to do the finger pointing, as you see. But if you put your garbage on to others, you're out. Especially when it comes to this kind of stuff. Guys, my background is in counseling. I am highly empathetic. Okay? Some people have asked me if I am Pisces, if it weren't for the fact that I was so damn mean. Because of my sensitivity. But they said you're too mean to be a Pisces. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I am what I am. And that's all that I am, to quote Popeye. Okay, so Pisces, honey, to summarize, know where you are in this life. Don't push yourself. Yes, I can see where you're inspired to open up because you really desire that relationship, but you are not in a stable place to accept it, emotionally or mentally. Do you want to be? Yes, of course you do. Who wouldn't want to be? But are you in a place to really accept it? No. That's the Pisces I'm talking to. No exceptions, no soft options. It's either true or it's not. That's it. Okay? And I am so sorry. Like I said, there's the institution there. The institution, what about the institution number 19? For some of you, 19 might be a confirmation number. It may have nothing to do with the actual symbol. So this is the institution of law. Let's say, for instance, just like the Hierophant energy, very officious, very by the book, the institute of marriage, or the government binding the process. Understand? What about it? And I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But honey, you have work to do. Imprisonment. Some of you are imprisoned by this institute of relationship or marriage way too long, and it's hurt you over and over again. It's very official. That's extremely official. Feeling helpless, like a prisoner, trapped. And something that you think just eats away at you slowly over time, but you are bound to it. So that's a strong sense of I have to, and I can't change this. So some of you are just now learning that the opposite is true. You do not have to stay chained to I warned you. I warned some of you, didn't I? You're feeling emotional connectivity to others, but you might still be in something that hasn't closed out because you're afraid to really let it go. And you can't move forward in anything else that even feels good or has promise because you feel trapped in this. The home. Some of you are highly committed to your sense of home or what's established, and that's why you stayed as long as you did, or you continue to. Be careful. Some of you are very involved in your gardens. You spend a lot of time in your yard. What do? You look out in your yard. What are you looking at? You watch the sky? Yeah, that's how you know you're imprisoned, honey. When you're constantly looking out at the sky. It's a human's way of saying, I wish I had freedom. Did you know that? When you're in prison, I mean proper prison, you know, the first thing an inmate will tell you, I wish I could see the sky. That's why outside time is considered a privilege. Some of you feel imprisoned. A high honor. What is this? What is a high honor, please? A maze. Ah. It was confusing. The attraction was real. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's a sense of honor here, but attraction. The maze is confusing. You don't always know what to do. Some of you feel honor bound, even though whatever it is you're in confuses the hell out of you, and you can't see the forest through the trees, that kind of thing. You can't tell the beginning from the end, or if you even achieving the maze. And that's the thing about being in the maze. As far as you can tell, there is no goal. It's just wandering around. And it's the honor. Snake, venomous thoughts. Some of you have it twisted about the thoughts here. That it's an honorable thing to stay in this maze or this prison. That it's an honorable thing to do. Those are venomous thoughts. Be aware of this. Like I said, I called it from the beginning, but I didn't know how much. Some of you are still in this. You haven't fully let it go. And you would like to enter something new. But you're afraid of that too. Okay. Cat, jealousy, gossip. I think there's part of that envy that you're not doing what you want, or that you feel left out, or you're constantly having to look at other people succeed and doing what they want, and you feel like that's not in your realm or within your wheelhouse of possibilities. Yes, it is. Or you're afraid of people will gossip about, who gives a fuck? Stop. Envy that you're missing out on things. No, honey. No. You've got work to do. Whale, the wisdom keeper. You know better. You know better. You know better than that. The witch, some of you feel like you're cursed. Or that you have magic. You question it either way. Do I have the power in me to create my own reality? Or am I cursed to this? You have to make those decisions for yourself. It's the law of attraction. Okay. Pisces, honey. I do hope this helped. I understand the limited appeal of this one, very much so. Nevertheless, I'm choosing to keep it. Somebody somewhere needs to see it. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.